Happy Wednesday and welcome to Hunky Dory TV for a brand new live launch. It is our beautiful butterfly dance that we have launching today, and it is absolutely stunning, perfect for February. Make sure you are sat tight, or if you're not sat tight, you're already looking at the website, because you do not want to miss out on all the goodies we have on today's show. My name is Natalie Eagleton. I'm going to be hosting the show today. Jess is in the production chair. Good morning, Jess. Good morning. And over in the demonstration station, it's the lovely Cat.
Good morning.
It is a Wednesday. It's Nine Cat Day. But yeah, we are bringing you the delicate beauty of butterflies in stunning detail. It is one of those collections that you can just craft with for hours and you do not get bored. This is absolutely stunning. The colours are gorgeous. But before we have a look at that, yesterday we launched our brand new club gift. I'm very much dressed for our new club gift today. Did not think about that this morning. But our brand new Wild Celebrations club gift is now available on the website. It is free for club members. You don't have to pay anything to be a part of our club. All you have to do is enter your email address onto the website and you will automatically get that gift for free. And you'll get 5% off all of your orders, no matter what time of the year it is. It's an absolutely epic thing to join. 5% off is a lot when we think about how much we're purchasing, especially with all of those essentials. But have a look on the website because it's absolutely stunning. And I believe it was very popular. It was hugely popular. So make sure you do not miss out. Did you see the die? Did you work with the die?
Yes.
How good is that die?
It's fantastic. It's
and
gorgeous.
The edge-to-edge cardstock. The edge-to-edge leopard print cardstock. Oh, it's beautiful.
My favourite's just the black on black.
Yeah.
I think it is so stunning.
I remember when you were
gorgeous.
When you were working on that and you just held it up and you were like,
I want to wallpaper my house
look
in this.
At this. It was so good. Right, before we get on with today's show, let's have a look at the Win It Weekly. This is another really great prize this week. We are giving you the chance to win our For the Love of Stamps Witchcraft and Wizardry collection. It's really beautiful. I'll show you this way around so you see everything that you're getting. Oh, there we go. That's better, isn't it? But you are going to get 6 really large centerpiece stamps, and then you're going to get sentiments that work alongside them. This is absolutely phenomenal. Perfect for anyone who has Harry Potter lovers, Game of Thrones lovers, anyone who sort of like games and is into sort of like magical, mystical. These are fantastic. 5 winners are winning this week, and we want you to answer this question. What is the fastest speed a butterfly can fly? Is it A, 25 miles A, 25 miles per hour, B, 31 miles per hour, or C, 37 miles per hour? Like, share and comment for your chance to win these incredible stamps. They are a beauty to colour in as well. Right, shall we get straight to it, because I'm super excited to show you this today. Have a look at our butterfly dance. I think the best way to see this collection is in the beautiful display that Jess has created for us today, because it's magnificent. Look at all the teals and the blues and the turquoises and those beautiful lavender colours that you've got in this collection. You can get this whole ultimate collection, which contains 8 toppers, 8 foiled and 8 printed cardstock. You're going to get a 48 sheet page paper pad, which is delightful, and then you're going to get 36 coordinating beautiful inserts. It's just £29.97 and saves you a massive £12, which is absolutely crazy. But let's have a look at it in its beautiful detail. We're going to start off with our topper collection. As always, you're going to get the beautiful inspiration sheet, and there's loads of inspiration on here. And what I love is the different varieties of colour that we have throughout the designs in this collection. Like we said, it's kind of split into 4 colourways, I would say. in each of the toppers. So the first one is this gorgeous, really nice light turquoise with all the beautiful sort of cherry blossom pinks. This is Teal Tranquility, and you've got those beautiful toppers in here. I love it when your toppers are this shape. I think it adds such fun designs to our card making. You've got 2 border strips on there, and your sentiments are: may your day be as special as you are to me, sent with love, have a beautiful day, and birthday wishes. I think the fact that we've got so much detail, and you really can see sort of how much movement is in the butterflies as well, which is really fantastic. You've got gorgeous, as always, backgrounds and textures within the cardstock. That one is your plain cardstock, and then your foil cardstock, I think, has this beautiful detailing on the butterflies in the bottom there on those cherry blossoms. Really nice border strip on top of that one as well. Then we move into this really sort of like deep blue, like Liberty purple colour. This one is your sapphire is a great word actually, Sapphire Serenity. And it's a very calming, relaxing collection. I think with the colours that we've got in here, this is a perfect one for really all occasions, whether it be birthday, whether it be anniversaries, get well soons, just because, all of those more somber occasions as well. This collection really works. We've got Time Flies But Memories Last Forever, With Deepest Sympathy, Hope You're Feeling Better, your sentiments on this one. But this is huge. I mean, we've definitely got at least 4 cards on this one, with the 2 large ones, and then the 4 sort of button toppers that we've got in here. Alongside the cardstock, you're going to be able to make a massive amount of cards with this collection. Again, you've got the beautiful sort of edged detail on that bottom border, perfect for Z-fold cards, or if you wanted to do any fancy dioramas, you can cut into that and obviously add different score lines in. And then we've got another gorgeous selection with the 2 corner pieces on there. Our next one is the really nice Amethyst Wings, again beautifully named, to perfectly represent the colours within here. Again, another really nice set of beautiful shaped elements in here, and another one which I think is really easy to create beautiful cards with. Your sentiments on this one are: don't just dream your life, live your dreams. Wonderful, that one. Congratulations, wishing you all the best, happy birthday, and on your special day. But the colours in here are gorgeous. They give really nice like watercolour feels to it.
So stunning.
Love the border strip on this one as well. If you're super tricksy, you could make this into a really fun stepper card as well, with that edged detailing on there and some of the other elements that we have coming up on the show as well. Look at the beautiful border and the detail on here with this one. The accent foiling again, absolutely stunning. Beautifully designed. And finally, your last topper is your Glistening Jade. And you've got those really nice sort of deeper green turquoises in here, those mix of gorgeous lavender colours, and little hints of peach, which I think really help to change up the collection in this one. And you have Believe in Yourself, Best of Luck, You Can Do It, and then you've got Carefully Handmade by You, this beautiful little border strip on those arches there. Another 2 fantastically designed cardstocks as well, absolutely beautiful, all on our gorgeous 300 GSM adorable scoreable, so we can be fussy cutting into here, we can be making our shaped card blanks from these designs. Your top collection is $19.99. Now if you're going to get that gorgeous big bundle, which is the best way to buy it, then you're also going to receive your inserts and your paper pad. So let's have a look at your paper pad, because we love an 8x8 paper pad here, and we love them so much more when they're beautifully designed like this one. I mean, look at the gorgeous detail within here. You are going to receive 12 different designs in this, and they are very much beautifully composed into cards themselves. I mean, there's not much you would need to do apart from adding sentiments that would create absolutely stunning cards with this one. We'll go through one side and then I'll show you all of the reverses as well. Again, beautiful fussy cutting elements throughout this, whether it's on the flowers or the butterflies that you've got in here. But honestly, just trim this down, maybe move some elements around. You could cut this down into a 5x7 and then pop this on the top of your card, that border there. You can be making so many incredible cards with this design on here. I love the colours in this element with those beautiful sort of dried hydrangeas on there. Another great one with that detail in the background. Absolutely stunning collection. I think this is going to be a very, very popular one for you guys. It was hugely popular yesterday on Hobby Maker. I was watching Pauline's show and she did some fantastic demos. There was some lovely, lovely comments as well from you guys about this collection. Look at this one. The flowers and the butterflies are beautiful. So they're all your sort of 12 designs you're going to get on one side. And then, of course, we always like to add more sort of all over detail patterns to the reverse of our pages. So you'll see things like flowers. You'll see those all over patterns. We've got gorgeous detailed designs with sort of really nice roses and flourishes throughout. You've got the gorgeous sort of full sheets of butterflies there. You could cut all of those out and create elements if you wanted to. You've got those in purple as well. You've got the hydrangea background, the smaller butterflies, and then you've got the butterflies in the lighter blue as well. So much opportunity just in that paper pad. It's $11.99 if you want to add another one to your basket. And then, of course, we've got your inserts. Always beautifully printed on 140 GSM. They can fit through your printer, or we can stamp on here with some stamps we've got coming up on the show. But they are gorgeous and they are all designed. I always show these the wrong way around. They're always designed to work with your kits so well. So you'll see you've got matching elements on the corner pieces. We've got gorgeous edges on here. Lots of different ways in which you can use those inserts as well. But enough of me chatting. Look at these beautiful cards, and we're going to go straight over to Kat because I know she's going to blow you away with the demos today. It's gorgeously easy to craft with this collection, whether you're mixing and matching your cardstock with your papers, whether you are doing some fussy cutting. This is really, really nice, just fussy cutting that element there to pop that piece in. Again, another one which has that really nice front on there, cut out and layered up to give your card lots of dimension. Look how fun this one is that Kate created with the paper pad though. This is how simple it is to create beautiful cards with just that element. And then we've got this beautiful one from Emma Lowe as well, really showing off the gorgeous elements that you get within the collection. Right, Kat?
Yes.
Which topper have you chosen? Because that's the hardest part for me.
Going with the glistening jade.
Nice.
It's absolutely stunning. So we're going to start here. And we are going to do a nice 8x6 card because you know they're my absolute favourite. So I'm going to start with this edge of the cardstock. First of all, I'll cut it down to 3 notches under the 8 all the way across, so I know that my 2 pieces are going to work perfectly together and be the same size. So we're going to go 3 notches under the 6. And then this leaves me this section here that would normally, I would like fussy cut down around here and sit it on top. But I'm going to do it slightly different today so we can bring in a sneak peek of one of the other elements.
I could see that little sneak peek before.
I am going to just trim this down a little bit more. I'm just going to come as close to the edge of that little butterfly there. I'm going to take a little bit more of the detail off. And then I'm just going to trim a little bit from this side as well, just so it's a narrower panel. And then let's try and be a little bit tricksy and get the trimmer to do most of the hard work for this for me. So I'm just lining it up, just there's like a tiny like ditty dotty border, so I'm just lining it up there. We're going to take away this little butterfly on the side and just bring this down to just before the main butterfly's wing here. And then we can go in with your scissors or your craft knife, and we're just going to cut around this butterfly. I'm just going to leave a little bit of that border. You could go straight in right up to the butterfly if you wanted to, but just in the essence of speed today, I'll come round here. And then up round the antennae. Is that what they're called, antennae? Something like that.
I think so.
Antennae.
You're very, very brave going around those, because I would have left them out.
Just cut them off.
Always just snip around those little fiddly bits.
Usually I would, but these ones, because there's like 2 together, you've got a little bit more of a chunky space to work with. So just in to the side there, and then take it up to that cut line.
Good morning to everyone who's joining us on YouTube and
this.
Facebook. So much love for this collection. Karen says, I saw this collection on, it is fabulous. Dawn's been ordering her tape runners. Can't live life without your tape runners.
You certainly can't.
Tim says this is such a beautiful kit. It's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it?
It's that combination of everybody loves a butterfly, and then we've got those gorgeous colours as well. And the silver foiling.
Yes.
It's nice to have some silver foiling.
It is, isn't it? It works so well with the colours that we've chosen.
It does.
In here. I mean, it's just stunning.
So the idea is I'm going to pop this underneath.
Oh, this is going to look very fancy.
And then we'll pop this over the top, and we should be able just to do that. So it's just going to be a little take on something that we do quite often. So this is going to need, I'll put this frame down first so I know where I'm working. Let's go in with our tape runner. Now that we've got these, make life so much easier for ourselves. I'm just going to pop this. We know it was quite close to the edge. I'll just pop that down there. And then I can go in with this. And I know I want my foam pads down and on the bottom, so we've got room to play around with that topper when we come to it. I think my chunkies will work quite well here. Take the back off these. Ooh, let's do that. And we're going to pop this over the top, so just line it up with the right hand side of your card, just to give that depth and that detail there. And we'll pop that on. And then
I love the look that this is giving your card. It's completely changing it, isn't it?
I hope so. Yeah, that fits right in there. So I'm going to add 2 layers of foam pad to this side and then just 1 on the other, just to keep it in place. You might be better with your strips at the end of the day. I'm just using these because of what I've got on hand at the moment. And then it's just a case, we've just got to try and tuck it under that butterfly a little bit, as far as it'll go down there. Make sure it's sat within that frame. And just have that butterfly wing coming over the top there. And then this is where I'm now I might need to start this little bit, put a centre on, and then bring it back when it's done, because there's quite a few elements to add here, and I didn't want to do it all in advance for you. So we have got coming up, being naughty, these amazing embellishment sheets. There is another one as well, but I'll save that for another demo. Well, we'll leave something a surprise for you. And these are absolutely gorgeous. So we've got these foiled ones and then the printed ones here. So I've gone and I've started popping them out. And the idea I had was to like have these so they're all coming out of the side here. So let's just...
Well, with your tape runner, this is going to be so easy to create, isn't it?
This is what I'm hoping. So I'm going to try and mix between the thingies. And I'm just folding one side up, so we're going to get this really cool dimensional look. So let's just see how quick we can do this. And then I am going to bring some going the other way over the top. So we're going to get this really, really fun thingy. And we've got lots of different sizes, so you can really go in and get lots of depth and definition here. It's not taking that long at all, is it?
Absolutely not. It's so like just flying out of your card, though. It's like you've opened a little aviary of butterflies and they're just coming out of that card.
That's what I was hoping.
These elements give you so much definition and depth to your card making, and who doesn't love a selection. Now, when we show you the variety of different elements you're going to get in here, you are going to be blown away because we have 4 different styles of these elements for you in a range of different paper, acetate and parchment. It is going to be something that sells so quickly because they are absolutely stunning.
We know you're absolutely going to love them. So let's just see. Let's squeeze one more down the bottom here. And like I said, I might faff around and add a couple more when we're done, but we'll get one in there. And this is why I wanted to move it over to that edge so we could have this really fun, fanciful
really nice
detail at the side. And then we're just going to take our sentiment. We'll just go with best of. Look, I don't know what else it could have been best of, but I just had to double check then. And let's get a little.
Michelle says there's a kaleidoscope of butterflies and colour in this card. It's beautiful, isn't it? But the colour is so perfectly matched together that it works no matter if you're bringing in like that darker green, whether you're bringing in those purples, those little hints of pink. Everything ties together so beautifully in this collection.
And then I've just put a silver mirror mat onto a 8x6 card. I'm going to have a look, see if we've got any silver gems, because this card is absolutely screaming out for it. We'll just pop that on to there. Let's have a little look at the side of me. I can see them. So we always usually have silver ones left, don't we? So
it is a very strange thing, but we do have lots of half sheets of silver.
Let's go down here. Spread these out quite a bit just to get that in there. Pop that behind that wing. Just to finish it off. I just want to add a couple more butterflies because I'm greedy. And you can never have too many.
Well, you might as well. You've got enough, haven't you?
Yeah. One more. She says, just under this here. I'm going to take that and put that down there just to fill in some of the gaps. Just move my box out of the way. And just look. And we pretty much made that from start to finish as well, apart from like a mat and layer. So it just shows you how quickly you can make an absolutely stunning card.
I mean, those embellishments really, really just pull that card to life. And you've got so much dimension because they're all sort of like flying and they're all at different angles. So clever to have that panel down the centre as well. It made it look so good. Thank you, Kat. Let's have a look at those embellishments because you guys are going to love them. So this is our Butterfly Dance embellishment. Now you are going to receive a mixture of different designs in here. So you are going to get 12 sheets. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. 12 sheets in total. You are going to get, there's 4 different designs and you get 3 of each selection in here. There is 30 butterflies on each, I think, or are they different? Let me double check. They might be different. They're different. So on these sheets here, I'll go through these ones first. So on the printed sheets, you've got 30 butterflies included in here. So that's 90 butterflies included across the 3 sheets in total. So you've got 90 butterflies of your printed. You have then got 90 butterflies on the gorgeous parchment. So you're going to get 3 sheets of these. And I'm going to be ever so careful to make sure that I pull that off. I mean, look at this. You can be layering up your parchment ones on top of your printed ones and giving them real dimension. It's absolutely stunning. I love that we've done this and given you so much variety. So you've got there 180 elements all together, and then across your acetate and your foiled ones, I mean, you could do so many different varieties within this. So you've got 3 sheets of your gorgeous acetate butterflies. They're all foiled for you gorgeously, and then they fit perfectly on top of your foiled designs. All together, between your 3 foiled sheets, your 3 acetate sheets, your 3 parchment sheets, and your 3 stunning printed sheets. 12 sheets in total, 320 elements for £11.99. And these are going to work with all your collections, not just with this collection. Butterflies work for everything. £11.99, 324 elements across the designs in there. Then, to go alongside this, another thing you're absolutely going to love is the stunning acetate selection. So this contains 16 sheets. You've got 4 designs and you're going to get 4 of each. They're foiled in silver, so they are silver on the front and back. But how gorgeous is this? You can colour this in with your alcohol markers if you want to. You can layer it on top of your gorgeous paper pad to give it that little extra special touch. So you've got that corner piece. You've got this all over beauty. Look how detailed this is. We've got gorgeous flowers. We've got gorgeous foliage. Those butterflies just tucked in all across that sheet of acetate. You can be making your card blanks from this because these are foiled onto 220 micron acetate, which means they are perfect strength for creating 3D boxes from. So maybe it's a little cute gift box, maybe it's a gift bag, maybe it is that card blank in itself. That beautiful edged border there is stunning with all of that detail on. And then we've also got this wonderful little fancy touch. This of course can be used both ways, which we love as well, so you can use it portrait or landscape. £11.99 for 16 sheets of your gorgeous acetate. These are all things you can be adding to that ultimate collection to really sort of pull together the cards that we can be making. Then we've got you an adorable scoreable selection, 24 sheets of gorgeous colorways. You are going to get 3 of each color in your sheets here. So we're starting off with the beautiful amethyst. Then we have for you your hunter green. This works so well with the jade colours in there. The next one for you is your heather. Then we also have your navy. We have this gorgeous, gorgeous orchid colour. Absolutely love this. It's so vibrant. It's wonderful to work alongside your acetate as well, just to give that colour a super vibrant look. We've got your aqua, and then we also have the pink flamingo and your gorgeous sky blue. So 24 sheets in total, 8 different colours. You're going to get 3 of each for £9.99. And then if you want to make your cards a little bit more special, then we've also put together a fantastic Miri selection. So 8 different colours, 2 of each within here. We have your pastel pink. You're going to get your frosted green, which is that beautiful like turquoise colour. You've got your chocolate box purple. We have got your stunning silver, of course. You're also going to receive your soft blueberry, the lilac shimmer, your gorgeous, I think this one is your royal blue shimmer, and your emerald. Look at that green. Phenomenal. £8.99 if you want to add that to your basket. And these collections all work so gorgeously together, and you can just see within the cards that we've got here how well adding those elements are. I love this little fold back card, but that part of the acetate added over the top with some of those butterflies as well from your element sheets. It looks stunning all together within here. We then have this beautiful box that has been created by Claire, the gorgeous adorable scoreable used as well, and then in here we've got a gorgeous acetate card, absolutely beautiful with that sort of 3-panel effect. Looks beautiful, doesn't it? And it's a great way of showcasing how all of the elements that we have within this collection work together. Then we've got some fantastic showcases of your butterflies being used as stoppers. This one looks incredible in that way. I love this one as well. This was one of my favourites when it came in. Another one from Claire. She's used those parchment butterflies as shaker elements, but it looks gorgeous on this little aperture card. And then another one here using that gorgeous acetate to create that fantastic bow above the cards. The depth that you get from having your toppers on top of the acetate, and then the frames behind that as well, look absolutely stunning. That one was made by Lauren. So thank you everyone for all of your wonderful card makes. Right, Kat, we're back to you, and you've got so much fun stuff to play with.
I have,
in this second
absolutely.
bit.
And I think me and Claire have the same brain sometimes, because I'm going to use those parchment butterflies as a shaker element. So what have I got? I've got some of our paper pad. I've got 2 sheets from that. I've got some of our beautiful Marie selection. I'm going to do a nice big 8x8 shaker card, because we usually keep them quite small. But
we do, but you've got the gorgeous papers, so you might as well go all out on this one.
So the first thing I'm going to do is, it's going to be 8x8, but my main panel we're going to take to 7x7. So let's just chop this down to 3 notches under the 7 in both directions. And then I'm going to take another layer of this Miri card, and we'll take this to a full 7x7. And this is the layer I'm going to be turning into an aperture to create my window for my shaker. Nice. So I'm going to add these down first, and we will take this layer. And again, by using, I'm going to give this quite a good coverage, because we're going to die cut from it. I want to make sure that it's stuck nicely around the aperture that we're going to create. So I am using a little bit more tape than I normally would, concentrating on those middle bits. And then we're just going to line this up. Pop that down. Make sure that's stuck down absolutely lovely. And then I've gone in, I think this is one of our, it's either the largest or the second largest new Dotty circle nesting dies.
A few little questions that we've had through about the Elements collection. You don't get the Elements in the Ultimate collection. They are something that you need to add on when you're purchasing. And all of the different selections we have for you are all die cut. So the printed ones, the foiled ones, the acetate ones, and the parchment, they are all die cut. You just have to pop them out and enjoy crafting.
And we'll just take this through a die cut machine. Just run that through there. With that satisfying clunk. I thought I broke my die cutting machine yesterday.
Oh no. What did you do?
I got my plates. Well, it's when I was trying to do what I'm going to do for the last demo, and it didn't like it, and my plates got like stuck in the middle, and they just wouldn't budge. So we've created this aperture here now. So let's layer this up. So this is a 8x8 matte and layer. Go back to my construction glue while I can allow to have that little bit of wiggle room. I'm going to bring in some of that beautiful acetate to make our front for our shaker. This can be drying down while we're doing that. So I've cut this down just to under 7, but I've not gone the full way because I want to get as much of this detail in as possible. So I didn't want to cut it straight 7x7 and just have that. So I just want to
It's so stunning, the design on there.
And we'll just put a little snip in where we want it to go to. Pop that on my trimmer. I mean, you can just cut it by hand, nobody's going to see it, but we'll do that. And again, let's go in with our tape runner, because now we can get this all around the edges. And I'm using the dotty one because I'm going to the edge of the circle. I know it's not going to come over the edge if I'm not as precise as I want to be. And then again, I can layer this up getting that as close to the edge. So I've got as much detail in there as possible. And then let's find my strips. Have I not got any of the long thin ones, the chunkier ones?
Is there some in there?
It doesn't, I can use the smaller ones. It was just for, oh, there's some hiding at the back. We're absolutely fine. And we're just going to enclose this around here. Again, I'm trying to go as close to the edge circle as possible without them being seen, just so our butterfly elements aren't going to disappear off into the bottom bits. So as close as we can go, and then I might even fill in some of these little gaps here just so we can keep them as much in that area as possible. So if you just put little bits in the corners here, you could use your square ones for this as well.
Just going to allow that flexibility, isn't it?
Yeah. You don't even really need to take the foam off them ones. They're just there to stop the butterflies disappearing into the corners. And then I've gone to my parchment sheet and I've just picked out.
They look so delicate in the parchment.
They are so beautiful, aren't they? Now there is a brighter side and a softer side, so you can decide which ones you want to use. I'm going to go for the brighter one because they're quite on a dominant colour background. So we're going to put that up there, sit them all in the middle, and then we can, I've just realised I've put my acetate going in the wrong direction, but it works.
I think it works. It would work no matter which way you used it.
And we can pop that in there centrally. Pop this onto our card blank. Now you could go in, I've not got a sentiment for this one, but you could go in and just pick one out of what you've got left on your topper sheets.
You could use your bigger book of sentiments.
Absolutely,
some
yeah,
gorgeous
definitely.
colourways that are going to match up with the collection in itself.
Yeah, and the colours in there are going to match with your adorable scoreable
Yeah.
in your selection as well, so that's that. So we just pop that on, and then I'm just going to add a couple of these remaining butterflies around the sides just to bring everything together.
It looks so good.
And again, your glue tape runners
Yep.
are absolutely perfect for adhering down your parchment.
If you haven't got them already, make sure you take full advantage of our brand new tape runners. The bundles are exceptional. They have sold way more than we ever imagined they would do for their first launch, so don't be missing out. Make sure you're stocking up on your tape runners and your refills. It took me about a week to get through one of my tape runners yesterday.
I know, I've been using mine pretty non-stop and they're still going.
Finally had to replace it, but how gorgeous is that with the beautiful parchment shaker butterflies. And you can be making cards like this by adding in your ultimate collection and just in those embellishments. It's absolutely stunning. Now we do have some more elements. When we said that this was a whopping collection, we really meant it. It's stunning. Before we get to that though, I have to remind you that Pound Shop finishes at midnight tonight. At midnight tonight, our Pound Shop finishes. But look at all the things that you can get on our Pound Shop. Are you ready? Christmas, £1. Topper favourites, £1. Decoupage toppers, £1. Paper and cardstock, £1. Inserts, £1. Diamond sparkle gemstones. I mean, let's just talk about the diamond sparkle gemstones. This is going to work beautifully with this collection. You can get your purples, you can get your pinks, you can get your shimmers, you can get your pearls. Anything you want, you're going to be able to get on there. But there's so much more included. We've got decollage sets for the love of stamps. For the love of masks, now £1. Ink pads, £1. Moonstone dies, £1. And adhesives. Do not miss out on Pound Shop, because once it's gone, it is gone. And you are going to miss out on some awesome deals on there. Right, let's have a look at our Win It Weekly question, and we'll go to all of the rest of the show's products. We are asking you to be in with a chance of winning our Witchcraft and Wizardry stamps. What is the fastest speed a butterfly can fly? Is it A, 25 miles per hour, B, 31 miles per hour, or C, 37 miles per hour? Like, share and comment for your chance to win. Okay, we're starting off with the ribbon selection. This is our Butterfly Dance ribbon selection, and you are going to receive 8 gorgeous colours of your ribbon, 3 meters of each in here, and we've got such a variety of colours. We've got that hunter green for you, you're going to get your navy, we've got your aqua, we've got your turquoise, you've got that gorgeous dusky blue, you've got that beautiful lilac colour, your amethyst, and then we're also giving you that dusky pink. They work so perfectly with the colours that you're going to receive in here, and just £9.99 if you want to get your hands on those. Then we have your Moonstone dies. We have 2 ways to buy them. You can get them individually if you would like. Individually, they are both £14.99 each. However, we have a bundle which is going to save you £5. I mean, if you're saving £5 there, you might as well treat yourself to something else from the collection. Saving £12, buying the Ultimate Collection. Saving £5, buying this multi-buy of dies. That's already your embellishments added in and some extras there, isn't it? So you've got the gorgeous Flutter Dance. This one is beautiful. It's a really large centerpiece, but looks stunning, cut out of Niri, cut out of your adorable Scorable, and layered on top of your card as a really fun embellishment. We then also have this gorgeous panel. This is your Flutter by Flourishes. Now you have 2 die sets in here. You have your corner piece, and you also have that really nice cascading element that you can have running up the side of your card. So 2 beautiful dies in there. 3 dies in total if you're going to get that bundle, and you're going to save yourself £24.98. Right. Oh, I've got one more thing to show you. I thought we have gorgeous stamps as well. I mean, when those sentiments are all run out, we're not sure what to put on our cards. Heat embossing these on your adorable Scorable, on your beautiful pattern papers. These are going to be essential. They are beautiful sentiment stamps. You've got Fly Away, Spread Your Wings, Flutter by Wishes, Butterfly Kisses, You Are Loved, Flying By to Say, Without Change There Would Be No Butterflies, Beautiful, Good Things Take Time, and then that gorgeous With Love sentiment as well there. So this is an essential stamp set. You're going to be able to use it with so many collections that you might already have at home as well, and paper pads. Just £8 if you want to get your hands on that gorgeous A6 stamp set full of stunning sentiments. But today has been all about the gorgeous Butterfly Dance. Now, there's so many ways in which you can buy it. You can get it all individually, but the best saving is to get our Ultimate Collection. You're going to get your Topper Collection, which contains 8 toppers, 8 foiled and 8 printed cardstock. You're going to get a 46-page little book, 8x8 paper pad, which is stunning, and you're going to get all of those coordinating inserts as well. Saving £12 with that huge saving, getting that just for £29.98, which means you can add so much other bits and pieces into your elements. And I've got a few cards left to show you, which use coordinating ribbons and all of the different embellishments. So this one uses your 8x8 paper pad cut into those gorgeous designs with some toppers and your ribbon on those tags. Barbara made this beautiful one. She's incorporated the gorgeous sentiment stamp there as well. I love these styles of cards. Another one by Claire there, cutting into that gorgeous border to create that wonderful fold back card. And this is what I mean about these shapes being so handy. You can fit them into like the smallest cards or the biggest cards, and they really make a difference. We've got the gorgeous one here, super simple by Julie, but absolutely phenomenal because the collection really does all the talking for you. A gorgeous little rocker card by Kate there. This is really nice as well, showing off how you can fussy cut into those edges and place your frames within the edges. This just gives you so much more ability, because we're not hiding or covering over any of that gorgeous floral detail that we've got in there. This is really nice as well by Kate, creating those dioramas with your acetate and all of your butterflies alongside there, and then another one using your acetate as like a little front, and this one has been fussy cut as well across the design that you've got on there. Really, really gorgeous samples from the team. Thank you all so much for all of your hard work in making those. Kat, we're going to come right back over to you.
Yes. Yes, please. Okay. Right. Quite a few stages to this one, so let's get going. I have picked out some of that beautiful, is it heather from the collection? Absolutely stunning there. We're going to cut this down. This is going to build our card base for us. We're going to cut it to 10 inches long by 6 inches tall. And we're going to be working with our stamps and dies and a bit of our paper pad as well on this one. Oh, and some mirror. Been very bougie with this one. So we're going to score at 5 inches. And then we're going to score at 7.5. So we end up with 2 2.5 inch panels and 1 5-inch panel. And this is where we're going to get a little bit tricksy with this card, but I promise once you've done it, it's easy. So it's going to create a fold back, but what we're going to do is we're going to take this beautiful butterfly card.
Oh, she's going to do something tricksy.
We're going to place this kind of over the middle here, but we only want it to die cut on this side of the card. So this, when we fold it back, it's going to pop out.
Nice, Kat.
Onto the thing. We are going to bring in the other side as well with some mirror later on, but it's just to show you. So I'm going to try and get this. You can't, because it's a butterfly design, it's not like it has to be 100% like straight. So have a play around. The score line goes nicely up the centre of this butterfly here. I'm just going to tilt it on a little bit of an angle so I get in between these two wings here. And I'm just going to tack it down quite firmly on this side of the
just
card.
to let you know, the ribbon has sold out on the website, but we are going to be adding more stock to that. So do not worry, it will become available. Just watch out throughout the day for that being added.
And the trick is with this one, the fresher your plates, the better, to be fair, is what we want to do is hang over this section here over the edge of the plates.
Yeah.
So it's not going to cut through. So I'm going to try and make my mat as clean as possible. So I'm not going to add any elements. So I'm going to try and line all my plates up as much as I possibly can. Pop this score line. No, that's fine. Pop this score line over the edge. So this bit is going to hang out of the machine, and that's not going to be going to have any pressure from the plate, so it shouldn't cut through. I'm going to take another piece of masking tape just to secure this there, just to help keep it in place. I'm just going to grab down here for any piece of that's too pretty to use as scrap. Everything's too pretty to use, but just because this is a used mat, we might get it like embossing some detail onto the top. So if you use just another piece of card just to protect the surface as much as you possibly can, and again try and line this plate up with the edge as much as possible. I'm going to bring this machine in.
This is going to look awesome.
And we are going to work this through, and fingers crossed it works. So this, my machine didn't like it yesterday. It must have got too chunky at the end, and it stuck right at this point, and I was stuck with my plates right in the middle of the machine. I did get there eventually.
Like that?
Like that.
Can you press it quickly and see if it'll go back?
I don't know.
Can you?
Don't know what I have done it again this morning, so I don't want to move around with it too much. Let me see where we've got to. You know, it's not far off. Let me try again.
You could always pop it in the other way as well, I suppose.
Yeah, you could take it the other way. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a push to see if it helps it. It does work because I have done it, and I can prove it to you. There we go.
Sometimes it just needs a little bit of a squeezing of the plates.
No, it's not doing it. We'll see where it's taken us to. It could just be that one of my plates has just gone slightly out of line, that's all. It could just be that that area was slightly thicker, you see, where it's done now. It started, but it's not finished.
Can you flip it over?
No, it's fine. It does work. It's just, so you can see how it started there. For some reason, something's hit too thick here and it's not gone through. I promise, done it on this machine this morning. And this time it went straight through. So I've poked all the parts out. The only thing you've got to be wary of is that you will end up with some connecting pieces because we've not cut the full die.
Yeah.
So all you've got to do is go in with your craft knife and just go down the score line just between the bits that are connected. Don't go the whole way down because you'll cut it out.
Anyone who's wanting to try this technique as well, try it out on some scrap cardstock. It doesn't need to be the full sheet of card that you're going to do the design on. And definitely test it on your machine and with your plate combination. But once you have managed to work out the best way to create this, it looks fantastic, doesn't it?
And then there's
so
just
clever.
one little bit there in between the butterflies, and we're just going to get this really cool kind of pop-out detail.
It looks
for you
so
there.
good. Such a good technique.
What I'm going to do next is we're going to take in some of these beautiful pattern papers and the mirri, and we're just going to make some matten layers. So I know the largest panel on my card is 5 inches by 6 inches. So let's cut this to, we'll do 4 3/4. So we've got a lovely bit of that heather still peeping through by 5 3/4. I'm just going to double check. And then we'll do another one again to 5 3/4. And then we know our front panel is 2 1/2, so we'll take that to 2 1/4. And then we'll come in with some of this beautiful pattern paper. And this time we will do, it was, it's remembering, 5 3/4. So we're going to come 3 notches under that. Do you know what? I'm just going to take it 1/4 of an inch down just to make it easier for telling you. So we'll go to 5 1/2. No, I've done that the wrong direction. Hang on, hang on. I've got to be clever now to make sure I've got enough for that one, which I have there. Yeah, so let's go 5 1/2.
You're doing 5 1/2 that way?
It is, isn't it? Yeah, it's the height.
Is the height 5 1/2 as well?
The height's 5. No, 4 1/2. I'm overthinking it. 4 1/2.
Oh, okay.
By 5 1/2. She says. And
we'll
then
get there in the end.
We did. And then 2 1/4.
It's hard sometimes, isn't it, with pattern paper, because you want to just turn it over, and a lot of the time it's fine, but when you've got designs that are specifically orientated,
yeah,
it can really bug your brain.
And let's get these down nice and quick. No, I've done something wrong. What have I done? Come on, brain. That was 2 1/4. This one was, I know what I thought. It's meant to be 2. Let's see if I can just trim this down away from the stickiness. Have I got enough there?
You'll be fine.
Go on. I just thought to myself, don't put the blade down, and then I did, because you had no choice. Bits of card everywhere. It's thrown me because it didn't cut that nice for me. So I'm going to pop this on here. Oh, it's gone wonky. I'm having one of those. Let's go. Bring it back, Kat. We can do this.
We can do it.
We
can always save things in crafting.
Especially when we've got a butterfly or two.
Exactly. We've got a lot of them in this collection.
We certainly have. If we can't use them as little cover-ups today, we never can. There we go. Back on track. Let's get these sections down. So we're going to pop this one in this back panel here.
Nice. Look how well everything coordinates together.
Isn't it so beautiful? God, I've got to do stamping yet. God knows what a mess I'm going to make with that today. So put that front panel on. And then I've gone ahead and I've die cut that die again, this time fully out of the matching mirror card. And we'll go in with our dotty tape runner. We can just
how much time is this tape runner saving
I
you
know.
life? For your dies, it is so good.
I'm just going to pop this over all those main areas, getting as much as we can. And this is now, we're going to just stick this back over the top just to really, really make this pop. Making sure we're lining everything up as much as possible. And just take your time, work from the bottom to the top, getting everything in place. So we can pop that back over there.
Awesome.
And now I'm going to take a little bit of white ink me card. God, I've got to do more mats and layers, not my friend today. See what we can do here. So let's do a 2-inch section by 5 3/4. No, this is going to be my middle bit, isn't it? So we're going to do 5 1/2 with this one in that direction, and I'm going to get my mat and layer done so it's done and out the way. So this is 5 3/4. Just remind myself what this one, that was 2, so this will be 2 1/4.
Just slither.
There we
remove
go.
from that one.
And then before we stick that down, let's bring in, I've picked out our lovely lilac and our blueberry here that really pick up on the colours of this collection stunningly. So I'm just going to add some colour with this one. Start with the lighter colour and then we can bring in a little bit of blueberry. In a minute.
Gorgeous tones of colour in this one.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
It's stunning.
And just switch my pad over. And then just round the edges. And we're really matching those tones that are coming out in the everything else that we've got.
Such a beautiful ombre effect.
I'm just going around the edges. And then I'm going to keep my blueberry out and we're going to use that for our colour for our sentiment stamp. And what should we go for? Should we go for Fly Away?
I do like
think that's a nice size one.
There.
And then we're just going to randomly stamp this all over this panel.
Ah, nice.
All coming down. And then if you've got any little bits, you can just go back in with the edges and fill them in. All the way.
Lots of love for this card already, Kat.
So you're creating even more light papers and backgrounds when you make effects like this that work with the collection so beautifully. Pop that on there. And let's just add a foam pad just to give it a little bit of
Lift
depth.
it off a little bit more.
One more in the middle.
Michelle, in situations like that, cut around your paper again and then re-stick it onto Miri, and you won't be wasting the paper. Honestly, we do lots of crazy things here to make sure we are not chucking things away all the time. And that is one thing that we've learned. When your mats and layers aren't good, re-cut around your mat and re-layer it. Look how fantastic that is. It all coordinates so well together. Even the colours you've chosen in your ink pads. It's magnificent. There is so much love for this card. Fantastic technique as well, showing how you can like sort of half cut that detail into your card blank. Thank you, Kat, for an awesome show. So much love for all of the demos today as well, and for the collection. It's absolutely beautiful. Tomorrow you can take another look at the new club gift. Dan and Anne-Marie are back from their adventures in Frankfurt, so they will be here ready to demo and have lots and lots of fun with you tomorrow. And then I'm down at Hobbymaker tomorrow. I'm there at 2 and 6, and we have something really special tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie, I am very nervous. Because
you'll be brilliant. She's amazing.
It's very different, but it's really fun. We're launching our brand new craft wire tools and coordinating template book. I think people are going to love it. It's so easy to do with the template book Stacey has designed. You just have to sort of follow the designs. We're going to do loads of techniques showing you how to bend the wire, how to get the right sort of movement on the wire, on your words and on the different designs we've got. So that's at 2 and 6 tomorrow. And then at 4 p.m. we've got a nice easy show with some duo design paper pads. So make sure you're tuned in on Hobbymaker after you've finished here, having another look at our brand new free gift. Thanks all for watching, and we'll see you again very soon.